let these guys like the beam, and you're going to have to stand there and watch it.
E17. It's your world. We just live it.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi everyone, welcome to the second ever NBA Cup Championship game. It's an honor to bring this to you on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge. And Greg, how exciting is this?
Oh, it's incredible, Kevin. We were here last year for the final, and LeBron and the Lakers taking over Las Vegas. And I think we have another memorable night on tap. Nothing better than winner-take-all basketball.
Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here. In the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Zach LaVine.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The wingmen, White and LaVine. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. And for the Kings, the guard spots filled by Fox and Herter. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. And Shams, the whole Sacramento franchise has been transformed under former Coach of the Year Mike Brown. He has the keys to the city at this point, but can it continue, do you think?
Well, he's brought a great level of excitement and stability to the franchise. The team is competitive. They've got some young talent on this team. There hasn't been this much optimism in decades, and a lot of that is because of Mike Brown and the championship pedigree he's brought to this organization.
And they just signed him to a 3-year contract extension, so they have their sights on him for a while.
100%, and you know lifelong Kings fans have to be loving the stability first and foremost that he's brought, and this organization finally seems like they're on the track.
And how about this run to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
And there it is for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on that.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Now, MP. Following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Outside DeRozan. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's MP. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing.
MP looking confident from there. The defense has to at least respect his jump shot.
And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. MP in the last game against Milwaukee was outstanding. He finished with 47 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. We'll be looking to follow that up tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Fox. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. And that's now 9 points for De'Aaron Fox. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Another miss by MP. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Back to DeRozan. Shoots over Vucevic, and that one hits back iron. Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against the Nuggets.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Now, here's Fox. Following the miss by MP. Sabonis a screen on Levine. Fox from outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Levine can't hit.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
3-pointer, Fox. The putback, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Sacramento Kings. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. Welcome back. He's in for the Kings. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Sabonis. Kevin Huerter comes in for Carter. And it's Fox in for Ellis. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Patrick Williams. Zach LaVine comes in for Horton Tucker. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And MP subbed in for Ball. Fox is at the point. Monk out on the wing. DeRozan out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Lyles in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now, here's Monk. He's got 10. And it's DeRozan missing. MP against Fox. Now, here's MP. D right on him. From deep. MP drills the 3.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Fox passes to Huerter. Back to Fox. Drills the three-pointer. Fox has got 16.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
Buries the long-range jumper. Fox has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Kings. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Lyles. Kings leading now by 5. Monk for 3. The shot misses. Chicago's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Fox, and it's good off the glass. Fox has got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings.
And Fox can hurt you from there, especially when he's shooting with confidence.
And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside. MP's got 21. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good, Fox. Both teams will make substitutions. So he gets them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And here's MP for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Sacramento with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Bulls.
Tonight is what we've been.
And that's all for us. Now
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And just getting going here for the 2024 NBA Cup Championship second half. And thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. MP out there with Kobe White. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
MP deciding where to go with it. And the Bulls another 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
The wide open look here for Fox. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP outside. Off target from three-point range.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Fox. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Herter. Sacramento leading by 4. Fox kicks to Herter. Hit the shot. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's foul number 2 for him. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. Driving the lane, and it's Fox with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Fox passes to Herter. On the wing to Rosen. Guarded by Levine. Levine against DeRozan. No good on that one. Nice D from Levine. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings have raised their standards, but they're not satisfied. Coach Mike Brown says good is the enemy of the great. We've got to win the day every single day. Be okay with honest communication, with stress that it takes to be just a little bit better, and with being uncomfortable if it helps us prepare for a deep.
Mike Brown here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Mike Brown had some advice for the team during the break. Now he wants this team to stop playing it safe. He said we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Fox is at the point. Monk out on the wing. Robinson is out there with Lyons. And it's Herter in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
White finds MP. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got 38 points.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Fox passes to Monk. Fox against MP. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Can't tie it up as that one misses. Kings leading now by 3. Herder kicks to Monk. Hits it from three-point range. Monk's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's impressive. When Monk is firing and hitting like this, watch out.
It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
The Kings have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Fox, no good.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Got that one up quick. Herder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Night in and night out, this is Herder's game. Looking for his spots on the arc.
MP kicks to White. Back to MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Kings leading. Here's Fox. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 31 points.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
Pass to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. White dishes to MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Kings leading now by 6. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis, he's checked in for Robinson. Murray comes in for Trey Lyles. And it's DeRozan in for Monk. Here's Fox. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And here's MP for 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Herder passes to Fox. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The 3 from MP. Rebound by the Kings. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Here's DeRozan. Gets it to go from 8 feet. 10 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Goes in there with no doubt. DeRozan, fearless.
The 3 from MP. Sinks the three-pointer.
Just an important bucket from MP, and he knows it too.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings, leading by 5. Herder kicks to Murray. The 3. Rebounded by Vucevic.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's MP. Who's in? No stopping MP.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
Here's Fox. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Herder passes to Murray. Back to Herder. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Bulls shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. The 3 from MP. And Here's another that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Finds the bounce pass. The 17-footer. MP grabs the miss.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Those in dishes to Fox. Murray outside. Cans the three.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much good.
Here's Vucevic. MP outside. Off target with his three. And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. So
Don't beat yourself up till you check the tape.
Good game, MP.
Tonight should be easy work.
Let's go. Get ready to light it up tonight.
holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. We're looking now at some numbers for MP.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And the starting group for Chicago. Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. MP is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at center. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Grant Williams out there with Cody Martin. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Grant Williams, a bit of a jack of all trades, Clark. He always provides a spark.
Yeah, he's an ideal guy to have in your rotation, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, because he gives you a lot of positive production at both ends, and he can get under the skin of the opponent too, which isn't always a bad thing. Gives you everything he has and fits in nicely with whatever role you give him.
Knocks down the long J.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Lets it fly. Ball no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Williams against MP. Puts up a 3. Again, MP missing. Pass the ball. 4-3. Chicago grabs the miss. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, not good. Another from 3.
Defenses around the NBA have to deal with his three-point marksmanship, and he's already proven in his rookie year there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It's been a lot of fun to watch him expand his skills this season. And lo and behold, he now holds the 4th spot all time for three-pointers in a rookie campaign. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Inside, here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yes, sir. Grant Williams rising up.
From deep, MP connects again from distance.
Well, as the three-point bombs just keep raining down, he just moved up one more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
Well, you got to think he's going to be one of the biggest draft picks in the last decade, maybe 2. Hard to argue with how he's approached his three-point prowess. The 3-ball. Miller pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass the ball. Levine against Martin. Chicago with a rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
You look at last year's season series. It was a surprise they got swept. Something I'm sure they're still seething about.
You know how it is. We players always remember the losses more than the wins. And that memory's not going to go away until they can muster a win against them. Something they should be able to do.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's MP from outside. And again for 3.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now number 2 all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie season. I mean, he has been impressive.
Well, we're talking about some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent. From the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 15.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
Chicago leading by 4. From deep, MP fires in the triple. He's got 18.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Miller outside. Ball against MP. Ball. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Williams has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Here's MP. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Pass to Williams. And Williams over to help. Now here's Ball. And no good.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Martin. Drops in the 3. MP's got 23 points.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And here's MP from outside. Williams grabs the board. And here's Martin. 9 points for him in his last game. Here's Ball. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Blown opportunity.
MP getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back. And for those of you going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Bridges. Martin comes in for Green. Miller's checked in for Mann. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Micic. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Cody Martin is out there with Grant Williams. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Hornets 5. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He contributed 40 points and hit a high percentage from the floor and from the line. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
That one is off. Hornets trail by 12. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the Bulls making a change here. Dzumu's checked in.
Now into the lineup for Chicago. Number 11, Dzoumou.
Chicago on D. Pass the ball. Takes the 3. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
MP outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. MP's got 29.
There was fire in MP's eyes when he let that shot go. And you knew when it left his hands, it was good.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Beyond the arc. Good! Another from 3. buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Martin. Down low. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on it.
And here's MP from outside. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Ball, 20 feet out. Count that one. Ball's got 17. Now here's MP. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. Back to the game after this break.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Chicago Bulls.
They're up because of the three-point shot, scoring in bunches. It also opens up things down low.
And that's something to watch.
And let's switch it up. Here's a look at some of the possible contenders for this year's dunk contest.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it over.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Dosunmu is out there with MP, and it's Levine in at the small forward position. Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
From deep, MP. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Ball against Williams. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
And let's use this time to take a look at the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
When you think about everything he's done on the offensive end, he's more than deserving of this award. He put his team on his back when it came to putting points on the board.
From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Knocks down the triple.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Bulls. Number 7, Jalen Smith.
MP against Ball. Miller outside. Outside, Williams. Pass to Miller. Here's Ball. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range. Ball's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
And here's MP from out, connects again from distance.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Martin outside. And it's MP with a rebound.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
From downtown, he's off on that one. Hornets trail by 8. Martin with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Back to Miller from outside the arc. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. The three is up. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some slack when he...
Good! Another from 3.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 14-point game. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Some changes for Charlotte. Miles Bridges checked in for... Checked in for Charlotte. Micic comes in for Miller. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Craig. Zach Levine, he's checked in for Horton Tucker. And MP subbed in for Ball. They've got Taj Gibson. Miles Bridges is out there with Green. Then there's Trey May. Oh, another one falls!
And this guy is just a historically great scorer.
And he stands alone with the 5th most career 50-point performances.
Yeah, only Harden, Kobe, MJ, and Wilt have more. That's a who's who of great scorers. It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Hornets trail by 4. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Giddey.
2nd team foul. Now into the lineup for the Bulls. Number 11, Dosunmu.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. And here's Green from the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Bulls leading by 4. From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. Hits a 3-pointer.
And, you know, it's a bonus to have big men who pass it like this. Gibson, solid instincts there.
MP outside. MP buries the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
3-pointer, Bridges. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Pass to man. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Bulls leading by 4. From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
MP no good. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And the shot goes in.
No need to worry, folks. Miller's saying, I got this.
Pass to Vucevic. Dosunmu with it. Here's the 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds now. Ball passes to Miller. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Miller's got 9 points here in the second half.
This is where Miller relies on his moxie and agility inside the paint.
From deep, MP. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Ball against Vucevic. All no good. Bulls leading by 3. MP outside. Off target from 3-point range. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. There's the 3. Counted from distance. Ball's got 32 points in the game.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
Big possession. They have a chance to take the lead.
It'll be interesting to see what they run.
Williams with the screen. Ball no good. The Bulls shooting at about 44% so far. And here's MP from outside. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Vucevic, the pass to Williams. MP outside. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot. I see you, LaMelo, because if you want to be a star, you better continue to knock those down.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Here's Ball. Oh, no good! And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And no luck that time either. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to open.
the greatest shooting seasons a rookie has ever had.
Just looked at my phone.
They called this place the phone booth. So dial up a dummy. You were the top rookie last month and every month.
You did what you set out to do. Brought home the NBA Cup.
How's it feel? Like you expected?
You know, it does, but it doesn't.
What do you mean?
You know, after the build-up to that final moment, when we were finally holding the trophy, I felt
joy.
No.
Pride.
Hungry.
No.
You hunted your prey for months and figured bagging it would bring its own reward, but getting that taste only brought you more hunger.
I'm starving.
Well, there's
Coach.
plenty more fish in that CMP. We're building to something special this year. Speaking of, let's get you set up with goals for the second half. Any of these stand out to you?
I want to be Rookie of the Year.
Is that right?
Don't get me wrong. The most important thing to me in this world is winning, but I'm also a competitor. And so I want to prove that I'm the best in my class, and if I do that, it'll put us in great shape when it comes time for the playoffs.
The team comes first, always.
But it's only natural to want a little recognition, and we know how to help make that happen.
Right.
You show out against top rookies.
Yeah.
And you'll have the media eating out of your hand when come voting time.
Just make sure you don't lose sight of the bigger picture. Everything you do to help the team win.
Team comes first, always. I just want my cake and eat it too.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
Looking good, MP.
Over here.
Oh, it's not right near the bottom.
After the game, you'll receive a G-Wiz calendar. You can stay up to date on every Wizards game.
There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Zach LaVine.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Dosunmu is out there with MP, and it's LaVine in the small forward position. And for the Wizards, Poole and Kispert are the guard set. Bagley is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Bey in at the 3, the small forward. And as we get deeper into the season, MP's let it be known that he intends to get his hands on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
And he's well aware of the other contenders as well. So if he is going to win that award, he knows he has to be at his best when he's matched up against his fellow rookies. I love MP's ambition. Going to be fun to see how he battles.
And with that, let's go over to DA with a report on MP.
Thanks, Kev. We are deep into the season, and MP is in the thick of the Rookie of the Year race. I asked him if he felt any pressure, and he said, "No way, I'm just here to win. Individual awards are just the icing on the cake." He may be young, but he's already focused on the right things. Guys?
Good stuff, DA. Great stuff, in fact. Gotta love that team-first mindset of MP. Wow, what better way to start a new year than with NBA hoops. Craig, not feeling tired, are you? We got a long way to go here, partner.
Oh, I'm feeling good. Hopefully, these players can say the same. I'm sure many of them did stay up a wee bit.
Connects again from distance.
And folks, he just set the record for most three-pointers in a rookie season.
Ever since entering the league just a few months ago, he has been on a mission to win. He's out there to ball. We've all seen it. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if he's unaware of the record.
And MP is clearly among the best rookie shooters we've ever seen in the league. We've heard the comparisons to Ray Allen, Clay, and Steph. And after seeing what MP's done this season, you start to believe he will be in that conversation.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Golden State. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out Chicago, they've come out with a vengeance. I don't care what anyone said about them or their chances to start the year. Now let's see if they can maintain this momentum. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
And Poole gets it to go.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Here's MP, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 10 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Poole, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
For the Washington Wizards, they won their last contest, that game against the New York Knicks. To the paint, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Rocking that rim, Jonas Valanciunas, the very big man from Lithuania.
MP deciding where to go with it. Another miss by MP. Washington trailing. Here's Poole, and he lays it straight in. 7 points in the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
MP with it. Picked up by Poole. LaVine dishes to MP. And that comes off the assist by LaVine.
Well, if you blinked, You missed MP getting that shot off.
Washington's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Rebound by the Bulls. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
You can have proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. They're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Hornets was phenomenal. He finished up with 65 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And the mid-range can be tricky for Poole, but he can sink them when he has to.
MP with it, picked up by Bagley. Here's MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And the Bulls making a change here. Checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Williams. Horton Tucker's checked in for Levine. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Dosunmu. Bay wide open, and he fired. Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Substitution on the court.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. MP powers through the contact inside.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. MP out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Chicago leading. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. Brogdon outside. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Carrington. 5 on the clock. From the arc. Good defense by MP.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Bay against Levine. Bay passes to Gill. Here's Holmes. Pass to Bay. 3-pointer. The rebound by Dosunmu.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. and his team is struggling as a result.
Whoa, and he's showing off his long-range game.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Now the Bulls with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. The three from MP. And the Bulls, another three.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Chicago making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Lethal shooter himself in the crowd tonight for the Wizards game.
And you think he was giving Washington any pointers before the game? If they drop a franchise record for threes in a game, we know who's to blame.
The Wizards with another miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Pass to Poole. And Valanciunas kicks to Kispert. Poole with it. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. Poole's got 12.
Flexing. His long-range abilities. Poole hits him from way out.
Bay pulls it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Poole with no one around. And the three ball is good. Poole's got 6 in the quarter.
Sneaking out to the corner. We don't normally see Poole there.
To the inside. Vucevic. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And the Bulls lead by 8.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Pulls up, high post, and again, Jordan Poole. He's got 17.
It's been one of those nights for Poole. He is on a heater.
Pass to Vucevic. Carter dishes to MP. And here's Vucevic. MP outside. Clock at 4. From outside, off the mark. And it's Bay with the ball for Washington. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line. But it generally is a make or miss lead.
Carter kicks to MP. Over Kispert. And Carter with the basket on the assist by MP. Carter's got his first points in this one. And so it's Chicago with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. The Eastern Conference winner, MP.
Of course you got MP. Does everything asked of him at a high level, Shaq. I mean, partly because he makes great adjustments on the fly.
Yeah, he gets it done in so many ways. It reminds me a little bit of guess who? I'm not going to say.
Kenny?
Nope.
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Washington Wizards. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Poole and Kispert to the guard set. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Bagley, and it's Bay in at the three. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Kispert wide open, he fires. Rebound by the Bulls. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Vucevic, outside Levine. And here is MP. Now here's Vucevic. Levine finds MP. Back to Levine. This one for 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Poole on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Jordan Poole.
And the technical free throw is good. You know, Stan, I've always thought that you're... Chicago leading. Taking a look at the Bulls. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Dosunmu is out there with MP. And it's Levine in at the 3 spot. Here's Carrington. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. And it's the Bulls with the ball. MP from deep 3-point land. Rebounded by the Wizards. Down low to tie it up. Carrington, that's good. Carrington's got the game tied up here for Washington.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
MP, no good. Washington shooting reasonably well, 45%. Pass to Baldwin to take the lead. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Bulls have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. MP outside. Lets it go with the 3. The shot comes out. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Carrington. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Close in. No stopping MP.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Here's Baldwin to take the lead. And another miss by Washington. MP outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Dosunmu, the pass to MP, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Pools checked in for Washington. MP against Brogdon. The three from Poole. A three-pointer is right on target. Poole's got 11 in the second half.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Up top, Holmes. In the corner, George with it. Holmes setting the pick for Poole. Nice ball movement by Washington. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And here's MP for three. Tracks in the train. MP's got 40 points.
A well-executed pull-up is so tough to stop. MP already showing that he has that shot in his skill set.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle them up right away. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Brian Keefe talked to his team during the break. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing. But it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And so, MP will bring it up for the Bulls. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. No good on the triple. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Fires the three. MP, no good. Washington has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And here's Kispert from the arc. Drains the three-pointer. And the Wizards lead by 1.
And tough to miss his man that time. They really seeing the whole floor.
MP outside. A three. And again, no good by Chicago.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch. And what a night he's having on the glass. Putting in the work to help his team close out possessions.
Great focus, MP.
Big moment. MP showing some savvy. What a bright future this young man has.
Near the three-point line, it's Poole. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Poole's got 30 points.
The pressure is on, and Jordan Poole is ready for it. He accepts that responsibility.
And that one's good. MP.
Well, that's the guy you want with the ball. MP was ready, and he delivered.
Poole, no good. Now Chicago's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Dosunmu finds MP. Jacks up a three. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The three from Poole. Rebounded by Vucevic.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
MP outside. That three off the mark. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Good! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Smart read by Poole there, noticing the overcommitment and making the D pay.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And that's an intentional foul.
Jordan Poole. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
It's money from deep.
And you can sense Poole lives for the moment, hitting big shots with the game on the line.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Here's Bay. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Zach Levine. 2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. And here is Poole. And here's Kispert from the arc. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So now, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Hey, yo, bad play.
Good game, MP. They really thought they had a chance tonight. ready to give these fans what they paid for?